Ireland versus Italy. Ireland's first warm-up game, Italy's second. Ireland, we didn't really know what they were going to... Well, we did. We knew they were going to be decent, but Italy with a better idea because we saw them last week against Scotland. I would say that Italy did play better, but just went quite enough for Ireland, who won 33 points to 17. Let's have a look though. So, Italy actually did strike first through a really early Tommaso Allen penalty, but it didn't really matter for Ireland too much, as in the first half they scored 3 tries through Dave Kilcoyne, Caelan Doris and Stuart McCloskey, to put them 21-3 up at half time. Now Ireland did have a slow start. It was really about 20 minutes or so. It took them to really kind of get going. But they finally did roll on the try. They scored their first try in the 13th minute, but, blew a couple of chances earlier on. Then in the second half, it was more the same from Ireland. Doris got another and Healy got one. 3 of the 5 tries being converted by Crawley. But Italy themselves scored 2 tries, which is actually, the joke that I made a thing about Italy scoring 1 try without Capuzzo and 2 with them. Well, they didn't have them there and they scored 2, so they proved me wrong there, didn't they? It was Pani and Menicello that scored both their tries, and Tommaso Allen converted both of them. Now Italy were in touching distance for a little while. I believe it was 28-17 at one point, and you're starting to think, Italy going to actually give Ireland a challenge, but Ireland got a later on try, which kind of sealed the deal for them. It was a solid performance from the Irish, a decent start game. Italy as well, to be fair, they did play quite well. Yeah, that's really all it is. It was a solid performance from Ireland. It was obviously just a first game in a warm-up series. They didn't quite have all their starting players, but they still played really well. Shows the depth. Similar France was, really good depth. I kind of wanted a try-fest after that abysmal game of England-Wales. But yeah, that's kind of all I've got to say, Ireland did well. Hope to see them build on it next week. Italy, see what they can do next week. I'm not entirely sure who either of them are playing, actually. If you just bear with me a second. So neither of them are playing next week. Next week, the only games you've got is England-Wales at Twickenham and France-Scotland at Stade de France. But the 19th, week after, you've got Italy are playing Romania, Ireland are playing England. That's 2 slightly better tests for both teams, actually. Italy's got a game that they might actually manage to win and get some momentum from. Romania, who struggled against the USA today, and Ireland face England, who is actually, to be fair, Italy might have been a stronger test if England play like they played this week against Wales. Then Ireland have got Samoa and Italy have got Japan. So yeah, again, another good test for Italy and Japan, a team that I'd kind of hold, Japan aren't the best at the minute, but they're still pretty decent. It'll be a good game for Italy, and Ireland are playing Samoa, again, another depth. So Ireland, you've got to kind of question the quality of some of those warm-up games. They're not playing a massive informed team. They're not playing the likes of a France, a New Zealand, South Africa, or even a Scotland or something like that at the minute. England's the hardest team they're getting, who knows. But yeah, that's kind of it from me for this game. It was a steady game, kind of went as expected. Ireland doing the business, beating the Italians. And yeah, that's all I've got to say about this one. Hopefully, you can give me your updates. I wasn't I wasn't fully watching the game, so I can't get a complete idea. I did have it on in the background, but yeah, I'm hoping to see them next week, see how they build towards this World Cup, who they are looking to be in good form for at the minute. And until then, I'll see you later.